And he's like, "Oh,
Yes.
I've made a board game. We're gonna play a board game that you get to make the rules up." And we're like, "No, we're playing
Can I go
Dota."
shopping?
What are we doing today, Eddie?
I've got you three beautiful bitches with me to try something absolutely nonsense. Even I don't know where this stream's going to go, and I hope that you guys don't either. So this is an idea that's been heavily inspired by a YouTuber called Magic the Noah, who I've been very impressed with his content, so we're going to give something similar a go today. Basically, like, I wanted to make a game, but I couldn't really be bothered to make up all the rules, and I figured that you guys are better at that anyway, so I started with the basics, and let you guys figure it out from there. That's basically the game plan here. So, welcome to Hexagopoly. There are some rules.
I think we should have the
it
properties.
combines our two favorite things, Monopoly.
It would be good if.
This is a completely original game, not related to any other game that we know. Here are the rules I have come up with.
I know what those are, yeah.
So, the aim of the game is to have the most Eddie bucks at the end of the stream, whenever we decide the end of the stream is. On your turn, you will move one space, and then afterwards, you may make a new space or make a new rule. You can't do both. You can edit existing spaces or rules. You don't have to, but you can. Any suggestions that you make, any rules you guys come up with, that they can be balanced or just like vetoed by me? For example, a little thing that I've chucked down the bottom.
When you make a new space, you do get to decide what's on it, right?
Yeah, within reason, yeah. So basically, these are the rules that we've got. Like, one of the caveats for rules that I have and things that I will veto is if you try and target a specific player. By which I mean, like, you can't say any player who isn't named Jamie, but you can say the player with the most money, because that can change. There's going to be a small room for discussion, but if you're going to try and weasel your way too much, I'm just going to like skip your turn. So be careful with the amount of weaseling you try and do.
The turn ends.
I don't intend to weasel. I intend to have fun with it.
You've all started with 100 Eddie bucks and 10 life, in case that's relevant. And various spaces for things that if they ever come up, they may not, they might though. I don't know. I just made space that I thought that could possibly be useful for rules that you guys might create. We're going to go through in turn order, in alphabetical order, because that was the simplest for me to think about. So, unless there's any questions about the way this game is going to be played, I say we begin.
Go.
Sure.
Alex, you get the first turn because your name comes first alphabetically, as discussed. Where would you like to move? In case it isn't clear, this space has also got an arrow on it.
I assume... Actually, no, there's no...
I was hiding that. That was my secret.
Now, I understand. I see what you're about to say, but you should move... Follow the arrows. Like, that's implicit rule, you know?
Okay.
Unless you want to make a rule that you don't need to follow the arrows, I'll allow that. But
I have to move one space first, right?
Yeah, so where would you like to move?
I will move to the chance.
The chance? Oh, great. Cool. Great choice. Because you've landed on a chance space, you get to spin the chance wheel.
My
website will load.
I recognize this website.
Load.
That is the open button.
No, an error occurred.
Error occurred.
You get to spin the chance wheel. Let's find out what chance card you get.
Oh, you've made the different sizes. That's fun.
I've even made them different sizes. Alex, congratulations. You get to move another player one space.
Well,
which player
you're
would you
up
like
next,
to move?
so you're going to the chance.
Jamie, you're moving one space. Unfortunately, you've been moved
to the chance.
Oh, I haven't decided.
Barry's actually next.
I think
someone should activate space.
Someone said yes. Jamie, you've landed on a chance. Congratulations, Jamie. You've landed on a chance space. Let's see which chance card you get. You were going to get a whole Eddie buck.
You get a whole Eddie buck.
Congratulations, Jamie. You have 101 Eddie bucks now. Alex, would you like to make another rule or a space?
I would love to make a rule. So we're actually going to amend the rule.
Going to amend a rule immediately. Okay.
And I'm going to just remove 3 letters from one of the rules. It's the word "not" in "you cannot target specific players with rules."
I'm going to admit, amend a rule, I'm assuming is rules that have already been added. I assume you're about to get vetoed.
It could be those as long as they're not breaking the base rules of the game, right?
So I'm okay with you amending these rules. That's fine. I think I specifically need you not to just like make yourself immune. So I think I'm going to not allow this for now.
Actually, no, this is fine.
Later, maybe.
I would be okay with this because it's my turn next.
Sure.
What is the... Is it fair or sad?
I'll allow you one more go, but if you try some more bullshit, that's it.
Okay.
The fun comes from adding new things first, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. Let's have... you can fast travel between railroads.
Awesome.
Now we don't have railroads yet, but you can fast travel between railroads.
You can
So-
fast travel between
Yeah,
railroads.
you can
That's a
spend
great-
your one space from any railroad to any other railroad.
It
Yeah,
says
so
you can
if you're-
fast travel
if
between
you
railroads.
start
That's all
on a
it says.
railroad, you can fast travel between railroads. We'll figure out what that means later. I
All
love
right.
I love writing rules.
There, it's your turn.
I would like to take my move to the available space, please.
So are you going to go to the chance space? That's a great choice. It's a great choice.
So, any of us going to get rid of the arrow
Let's find out what you
directionality at
get
some
on the
point?
chance card.
Of
Oh
course.
join me
my
in the
word, you
100
gain
club.
100.
Oh, no,
That's incredible.
Oh,
Luck of the bear.
Okay, I'm not gonna make a new rule. I'm gonna make a new space. But can I make a rule that says the game is over?
No, I'm going to veto
No.
that every time.
Yeah, I know. Here's my actual space.
Yeah?
Do I choose
At some
where
point,
it's
we have to
connected?
agree to play.
Yeah. I'll let you pick where it's connected.
Yeah. Okay. I would like from jail,
From Gale.
in between jail and go to jail, in that direction. So if you leave, you go to jail. So that
Sorry,
space
what-
I would
what
like to be
space-
the net librum of random magical effects, which I'm sending you a link to something that rolls on it. It's like 10,000 magical
All right.
random wild magic effects that can
Tell you
happen.
what, I'm going to trust you on this for now. But if it
Oh
becomes...
yeah,
Most
this
of
is not
them-
beneficial to me more than it is to anyone else.
Most
Like-
of them won't really be relevant to what we're
Okay,
doing. I
I'm
don't
going to
think.
No, I
reserve
mean, Eddie
my
will
right to
interpret
fuck
how
with
they're
this if I
relevant.
need to. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, I think like it's the same. You'll open that link as another wheel, and when
Okay,
someone
I can
goes
have
there,
this,
we'll
I
find
can
out.
have this up here. That's fine.
Yeah,
Chat
exactly.
can see that, so we know.
So
we're
it's
not cheating.
basically call the space wild magic surge.
Great. A lovely. There we go. That's the perfect color for it. Great.
And then for the operation of this, if you ever land on there, choose who your target is, but it may or may not be relevant.
Got rules on this one space.
I was just some of these effects have targets, and I think it's better to be locked into a target before you know what's going to happen.
Okay.
I don't know this table. It may or may not work out. It may go.
We'll
Pass
find
a
out.
turn.
Jamie,
No, okay,
it is
it's
your
just a-
turn.
well, hello.
Would you like to move one space?
Can I go left?
No, the arrow is clearly pointing the other way.
I thought it was trying. I guess I'm going to go.
You are going to Gale. Congratulations. Now
Yeah.
you're in jail. Would you like to
Well
make a
done.
rule?
Right.
Laura?
I would like to add a space.
Great.
I said that you were like, I'm not sure where this game is going to go, and I jokingly said hell. So I would like to make a red space called hell.
Oh, and can it lead to itself as well, and then also to somewhere else?
And yeah, hell will have a loop from itself to itself, so you can always leave it and go back to it.
How do
It
I
isn't connected to the board. You go there. There's a like a 5% chance on every wheel you do to end up in hell instead of whatever the result is.
Wait, there's a 5% chance on
Like
every
on
wheel.
your chance wheel, for example, just add a space that sends to hell, and anytime you make another wheel, just give it a small chance of going to hell.
I understand. Okay.
That's up
At
to
the moment,
Have
you
fun.
can go back to hell, but you can't go to hell, and you can't go back from hell.
Yeah, I have been inspired by the Shadow Realm, but you
Oh, I
can
assume
work out
you were
the
just
rest.
inspired by Lion going back to hell
Oops.
and back to hell. And
Yeah.
back to hell.
I wanted the evil space.
Okay, so every wheel has a 5% chance of sending you to hell.
Go to hell, yeah.
That's actually
make that a
pretty.
lot
Yeah, just a little.
Like 5% ish. Yeah.
There we go. We'll give it a weighting of 5. That seems fair.
What
Let me
hell
also add
actually
it to,
does.
to player names wheel.
Yep. I don't know how that'll work, but have fun.
Just, I don't know if we ever need the player names wheel. But
You've
there
got
it
to
is
up the
now.
weighting of the other ones, right?
Oh, let me. Oh, hang on. You're right. Oh no, Jamie, you made me do maths.
One more.
That'll do. There you go. Okay, we made it. Okay, great. So hell exists.
Yeah, hell exists.
Fantastic.
Alas.
Rules of the game.
Alex, I believe that's your turn. Move one space.
I would love to go to jail.
You may. Welcome to jail.
Um,
Now you may make a rule.
and I can amend an existing space.
You can.
So I would love to change jail to the Dire base
The
Oh,
what
I
now?
see. Yeah.
from
Yeah,
Dire-
it's the Dire Ancient. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Look at the map you've made, Eddie. Yeah.
Now, Eddie,
Yeah, we've made the Dota map.
Ah.
here's a question about how you do things. Does this imply then the go to jail space is now go to dire base, or is there just a go to jail space that doesn't go anywhere?
You know what? I'm going to say that we exchange all words jail with diabase. I'm actually not going to do that because the wording on your rule was I want to change
You're
it
a
to
goal
jail
there.
space.
You're a goal there, not jail.
Yeah.
Go to
Oh,
goal.
now.
It's in the wheel.
You know
as
what
well.
I mean. You know what I mean. I never claimed
Yep.
to be perfect.
Oh, don't you? Oh, okay.
I'm going to add Eddie as Eddie
okay.
claims to
Yeah.
be perfect
Fuck.
as a new rule.
All right. Bear, I believe that's your turn. Would you like to move one space? You
Okay.
have to move one space.
Yep, I'm going to go to the dire base, please.
Yep. Yep. There you are.
And then I'm going to add a new rule that says if you start your turn in the dire base,
Yeah.
you are spawned as a dire hero. So you have to name a dire hero.
Okay.
And then you refer to yourself and everyone else refers to you as that. And anyone who makes a mistake loses an Eddie Buck.
Bit more. Go a bit more than one.
Okay, loses 5 Eddie Bucks, because that's the most money you could have in Eddie Bucks. Including
Loses.
yourself.
Yeah, anyone who calls you
Yeah.
the wrong name loses 5 Eddie Bucks. Jamie, you start your turn on the dire base.
Yeah, okay. Who's a good dire hero? Who do we like?
Great question.
You like Broodmother.
Cromulus is Broodmother's a good one.
Famously, you love spiders.
No, no. We're going for Venomancer.
Hey, Leslie.
Answer.
So Leslie Venomancer.
Leslie Deathbringer.
Just a moment.
Yeah, I'm going to Wild Magic Surge. It's the fun one to go to.
Can I just grab
That's
this?
good.
This one,
Yeah.
Ah.
It's okay. You don't have to make me look different. I know who I am.
Oh, this didn't crop properly, did it? You're a kind of
It's
squished.
fine.
Nailed
We're
it.
watching Eddie
Nailed it in
practice office skills.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Leslie
It's more getting
Deathbringer,
little
would like to go to Wild Magic
compliments.
Surge.
Oh, Leslie's rolling on the Wild
Nice one,
Magic
Venomancer.
Surge.
Bear says I should pick a target. I'm going to target me.
Target yourself.
Okay, self-target.
Water in this area boils at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess
Yeah.
you're boiling now because that's
Okay.
lower than
It is close to hell.
That's lower than body temperature by quite a lot.
it is.
Is it? Fahrenheit isn't real, is my response.
Fahrenheit
It's
is around
21.1
100.
degrees
Body temperature is
Celsius.
about 100 Fahrenheit. It's like 98 or something.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
oh, yeah, good
your
point.
water is sublimating or whatever.
All right, Venomancer, would you like to please make a rule?
Sure.
Okay, good. Right. I think the board needs more spaces
Okay.
to give us a bit more flexibility when moving around.
I like your style.
So up and left of Wild Magic Surge. So in that like top left quadrant,
An arrow.
I'd like a new square in that area. Yeah, so I want the square there, and I want it to go to both chances nearby and come from start and Wild Magic Surge.
All right. And what is this space?
It's the investment bank, and you deposit some amount of money there, and then when you next visit, you get twice your money back.
Okay.
When
Wow,
you next visit, or
regardless
the
of how
next
long it's
person that
been.
visits.
No, when they keep your account details. They keep your
Okay,
account
okay,
details.
that's-
Yeah. But yeah, like you have to leave your money there, and you get two times when you withdraw on your
Oh,
next
and if
visit.
you've accidentally respawned as another dire hero, they might not recognize you and give you your money back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
There, you ruined the thing I was
Yeah,
going
there we go.
to
That works.
happen at some point. I'm going to have to... okay, hang on a minute. All right. Great turn, Venomancer.
the investment portfolio. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. Great. Alex, you start your turn in the dire base. Pick a Dota hero.
I mean, I can't be Lion because I haven't been to hell.
But when
That's
you...
true.
That would
yeah,
that would be untrue.
But I think I want to be Spirit Breaker because that's kind of my favorite guy.
Barra. Spirit Breaker.
I think I'm also going to charge my way to Wild Magic Surge.
I mean, who
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
really?
want
Forget
I know.
the bottom right
Just
corner
a
of the
moment
map.
here.
Spirit
So,
Breaker,
Spirit Breaker, you
come
wanted
here
to
and be
charge-
Venomancer's best friend.
Okay, BFFs.
Barathrum and Leslie Deathbringer are there.
That means we get the roll in effect. You have to pick a target first.
I'm going to target Bear.
Oh,
Who is still
love
there?
this.
Yes.
Let's find out.
Yeah, who is still Bear?
Well, your book and any ink within it are waterproof. Congratulations, Spirit Breaker.
That's handy.
So this affects you, Spirit Breaker.
Oh, casters. So my spell book
Question.
and any ink within it.
You don't need to read a spell book to use it to carry a drink.
Yeah, that does imply that Spirit Breaker has a spellbook, which well,
Any spell book that Spirit Breaker owns becomes waterproof.
I'm happy to just...
Okay,
let's-
there we go.
You're getting that. You're getting a free item.
I still have a rule change.
You do.
quick, add a magic system.
You have a spell book now.
I'm kind of thinking that I want to change one of the chances to a Mario Kart item box.
Okay.
Which one?
The one that Bear has an option to go to gives us a bit of, otherwise he'll go to Wild
used
Magic
to be a
Surge no
Mario
matter
Kart
what.
item
He at
box.
least gets a bit of a choice now.
And do we need to get a Mario Kart item box randomizer with a 5% chance of going to hell?
Yes.
All right.
Do you want me to send you the list and then you can add hell to it?
If you have the list, that'd be wonderful. What the hell is
What the hell is
Crazy
the
Eight?
Crazy 8? Is that
That's all 8.
All 8 what?
Like 8 different effects.
was that
but
added
the
in
one
Mario
thing-
Kart
Yeah.
8 by some chance?
Yeah.
I'm changing Crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 5% already. Perfect. Well done,
Le-
Spirit Breaker.
You've missed
So
nothing.
now, I'm going to quick question. Venomancer is next alphabetically after Spirit Breaker.
Look, you were
No.
put in turn order at the start of this.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to check. It was worth a shot.
I don't blame
All
the
right.
hustle.
No one look anything up. I'm about to respawn.
Okay.
I'll give $1 if either of you can name my character's actual name. I'm so hungry I could eat a sea dick.
Tide Hunter is... What the
Oh,
fuck would his
jeez.
real name be?
Yeah, what would it be? Maleficarium Maelstrom.
It's Leviathan.
Oh, it is
Oh,
just.
yes,
It's
it
like
is.
Yeah.
it's like Doom.
I'll go to the item box.
Way.
I'm so hungry I could punch an item box.
How rude.
You got better at covering up our faces on this screen with each attempt, I think.
Have I? I'm not sure.
I like the jank. The jank is good.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tide Hunter. You make
The
it.
first one, your first. attempt on
Let's find out what you get. Oh, I forgot to check. Oh, this has got sounds on.
Right.
I forgot to change
What
all
you
the
got?
settings. Congratulations.
Oh, I can't hear it.
You get a
Oh,
green
we can't-
shell.
Yeah, but we're not chat.
Yeah, mate.
I think chat will hear that.
The
Get
green
the
shell.
effects.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
non-homing one. They only go in straight lines.
Congrats, buddy.
I want to go to the item box now. That sounds fun.
Would you like to make a rule or amend a space, Tide Hunter?
I would like to make a new space. You can leave Wild Magic Surge or the item box to go there, and it can lead out to free lurking and go to jail.
And the
And it can go to the
I
arrow that
know it.
leads to go to jail. It doesn't have to go all the way to go to jail. It can just point to like a little bit up the arrow.
I'm good.
I see why Noah
Okay.
mostly keeps to a
And
grid
this
layout.
space
Yeah.
is called Search for Life. And when you go there,
Veto.
you spin a wheel. You go there, you spend $1. You spin a wheel that has 16, you find life. It has 192, no life. And it has
And -5 from that.
10, hell.
10. Okay, 10 hell.
So
right,
hang on.
good.
20, hell.
You're gonna have to say that all again.
Go to hell, probably like 10.
Can
Nailed
you just
it.
press the
Let's make
plus?
that red.
Oh, there we go. Nailed it. Absolutely
And
nailed it.
finally, every time you draw from life or no life, that number goes down by 1 because you've removed the card. So you spend 1 money to spin this wheel, and if you find life, you get 3 times whatever Eddie thinks is a good amount of money.
3 times whatever Eddie thinks is a good amount of money, I see.
It's Search for Life.
I found the
But you
mistake
can
of
only get
giving
it
this
once.
to hardcore board gamers. They love
can only get
stacked
it
like
once.
layers of rules stacked together to me.
And then
Hey, look, I made hell. I made hell. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
that-
all
that's
good.
the kind of
Implemented the
energy I like.
normal
This
Search
is the
for
best
Life
for that.
card.
Yeah, no, I understand. All right, that exists.
I don't know what a good amount of money is, whether it's like 10 or 100, because I got 100 just for going to a chance space.
Yeah, you get like 50.
That might have
finding hell.
won you the entire, like, for all we know.
No, you can make new rules then. Change existing rules. You know,
Oh, I
you
will.
guys to
I
figure
will.
out how to stop Tide Hunter from winning.
No score wins.
I mean, I'm not really trying to win.
All right, thanks,
Oh,
Tide
wait.
Hunter.
And now, before the end of my turn, there is now a straight line between me and my good friend Venomancer. I want to use my green shell.
there's not a straight line actually, because if you look how the arrows work,
Yeah, the arrow,
The
yeah.
green shell doesn't have to follow the arrows.
Doesn't it? Good question.
I don't know. I'm firing it.
Great. Okay,
firing is green shell.
you fire your green shell. Let's improvise some rules. So you're gonna yeet it across here. It like hits
Yeah,
here,
based on that angle, it hits there, yeah.
which then like bounces like over here somewhere, which then
Yeah.
like
Oh, goes down.
goes down
Does that go down that?
down
yeah.
to here,
I'm Tide Hunter.
up to like
Oh, this is looking great.
up to here. Oh, close, but thankfully I put you on that side of things. All right, so I think
Wait,
that's a reasonable
that's a
path for
180
the green shell
reflect.
to go on. And at some point it expires. But I love your effort. You've spent your green shell. All right, great turn, Tidehunter. Thank you very much. Good use of your immediately yeeting your green shell. Hope for the best. Who's after Tidehunter? Is it Venomancer?
It is I, Leslie Venomancer.
Great.
Leslie Venomancer Deathbringer. I would like to go to the investment bank that I myself founded.
Fantastic. Venomancer. Ooh.
Oh,
And
no.
deposit my entire
You're hiding.
money.
Tobacco, you'll have to do
101
it for
cash
every
is going
space.
to the investment bank.
Yeah, 101 cash into the investment bank. Thank you for using my real name.
All right.
Yes,
And then I would like to, I'd like to add a new rule.
Okay.
If you're in the same space as another player at the end of your turn,
I'm listening.
and they have money,
Okay.
you can leech $20 off them. 20 Eddie bucks.
Okay. Steal.
I'm trying to avoid people going negative. $20.
Right. All right, that's fine.
I think you can steal implies that they have it.
They have it. Sure. Yeah. I've just seen shows like this before where negative
I was
happening
absolutely
is
going
fine.
to let people go
but-
negative. But you've
Yeah.
specified your
but
rule.
this one is stealing rather than like going into going right?
Yeah,
So
right. I was
they have to have
wondering
it
if
to
you were
go
going to
to
say I'd
steal.
like to put
Yeah.
like $1,000 in the investment bank, and I'd be like, am I going to let you go into debt for investments? No, I think
Yeah,
not.
it was
I think
tempting.
not for
I've
investments.
made the loop too small for that to be something you should let me
Oh
do.
yeah, it's tiny.
Right? Like,
Oh, all right, fair enough. Okay, well, thank you, Venomancer. That was a lovely turn. A far simpler
welcome,
one.
Dota 2 announcer.
Then it's Spirit Breaker's turn. Now
I think I want to search for life.
all right, okay, you're going to search for life.
$1.
You're right. It does cost you
I do have to spend $1.
a single dollar. Sorry, not a dollar, an Eddie buck. No one
An
specified
Eddie
any dollars
buck.
exist yet.
An
I got
Ed
99
dollar.
Eddie bucks.
Do you find life?
Isn't Eddie short for Eurodollar anyway?
Oh, no.
I do enjoy that
no
I
life.
can go to hell just after finding life. All right, fair enough.
Also, that means it's 191 no lives left.
Is that what remove does? When
No,
you do
removal remove the whole thing unless I
Um,
wanted to put in 191
oh, yeah, that's fucked.
entries of no life. Then
That's
No,
pretty
let's not
good.
do
You
that
should
one.
do that.
They're all
guess
different
what I'm
parts of
not
the game,
doing?
yeah.
Great. Now what?
Corner squares are railroads.
New rule:
Ooh.
corner squares are railroads. Great, corner squares are railroads. The
In
starting
addition to
four.
their other types, if you want to be magic.
Oh,
I
yes.
figured that was implicit.
Okay.
Thank you for the turn, Spirit Breaker. Okay, Tidehunter. It is
You're
now your
welcome.
turn. You're still in alphabetical order. That's good.
I would like to search for life. I want to find some krill.
You help.
I'm so hungry I could pay an Eddie buck to do nothing.
Control shift. All right, great. You
I'm
hit
so
search for life.
hungry I could
You
pay
pay.
one
I'd
Eddie
like to
buck to go
spend
to
one
hell.
Eddie.
You do spend one me. Okay, let's find. Good luck. Let's see if you find life.
Yes, first try life every time.
It's not looking great for you, but it's still
not,
spinning.
is
First
it?
try life every time. Okay, well that's fine.
Slightly more life in the deck, though.
And hell.
All right. You are at the same space another planet in your turn, so you can steal 20 Eddie bucks from Spirit Breaker.
Well, first I must finish my turn, right?
Good
I think-
point. It does
I
say at the end
think
of your turn, and this
My,
is on
my
your
que-
turn.
They're both
Yeah.
at the end, right?
Nah,
Oh, it's on your turn, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
phrase it that
Yeah,
way
Don
so that
wants
you
to
guys
be on
could
a
fuck
chair.
around. 'Cause I knew you guys would. Well,
Yeah.
someone's going to question when the end of the turn is, so I'm just going to say that's your turn. Yeah, okay, so it's still
Then
your
you can,
turn.
yeah, then you can use some end step triggers.
I would like to change the investment bank space to the vestment bank. When you visit there, you can trade a piece of clothing. If you put a piece of clothing there, then someone who goes and takes that clothing has to go and find a similar looking piece of clothing and put it on.
Okay, so you
I'm
can
not sure
deposit
we have
clothes to
enough
withdraw
time.
clothes.
Yes, there's plenty of time while spaces are being edited to go and change your clothes around.
Gonna find out what's
Deposit
happening with my
clothes,
money
if
when I
clothes
get back.
here, withdraw clothes.
It's a bank of clothing. But it doesn't know whose are whose.
Wait, wait.
closed
Are
chaos.
we actually rated well enough for you to turn this into a strip game? I just want to quickly check on that.
We
I don't
can
feel
go
like
on
taking
screen
my
while
clothes
changing
off.
clothes.
Yeah.
We're going to figure
Don't
this
get
one out
us
when we get
TOS
there.
banned.
For now,
I would now like to steal 20 Eddie bucks because that. Thanks.
Oh, we have an
Deborah,
ad coming
Leslie.
up in 4 minutes.
Thanks, Leslie, for letting me do crime. I'm so hungry, I could mug my
Right.
friend.
Okay, so Venomancer, it's your turn.
Hello. I would like to go to the left-hand chance.
Great. Land on a chance space.
Did you
get
remember
I,
to decrease
Leslie
the number of no
Deathbringer,
lives in the
would
deck?
like
Yes, you did. Very
to
good.
would like to spin the chance wheel and hopefully not go to hell.
spin the chance wheel, the best wheel.
Right.
Some would argue.
Let's not go to hell. That's for other people.
You get to lose 10 Eddie bucks. Congratulations.
Balls.
You win
I
less
hope
money.
my money is still at the investment bank.
Well, your money is in the investment bank, I
Investment
believe.
bank.
Yeah.
They invested it in their new clothing share.
Yeah, hang on. That's a good point.
What, if we're messing with other people's squares they've made,
No, I don't know
to
what's
that
happening
level,
to that
do I make
money.
it? Do I make it search for wife? What are we doing?
That's fine.
You
I
can
don't
do
know
it.
if you've noticed, but I haven't really been making moves to try to gain an advantage.
And yet
Just
you got it anyway.
You got rid of all my money.
I mean, it's
That's
happened,
advantage.
but I'm just here for random
Yeah.
bullshit.
It's kind of your fault, though, really, Jay. You put your money in a bank that was ready to go under at any moment.
There was no government.
They said too
Backing
big to
it up.
fail, they lied.
Right, new rule. End of every turn cycle, so not every turn, but every turn cycle. You know,
Okay.
the three of us. Dire creeps spawn in the dire base and proceed towards where the radiant base would be, and they attack anyone they come across.
Who's not a dire hero.
I was
Actually, wait,
I
yeah,
was-
wait, no, wait, sorry. Tide Hunter makes a good point.
Oh, what was that?
They should be radiant creeps
Radiant
spawning where the
creeps.
radiant creeps are, going towards the dire base, and attacking us because we are dire heroes.
This does change
Radiant
my
creeps.
next move, which was going to
Okay.
be making cops spawn and attack criminals.
I
But I
also
feel that's
thought
too
about
similar
doing
now.
that, or making the lawsuit card, but I think one Terraforming Mars card is enough.
All right.
I
Right.
believe that's the end of a turn cycle.
You are absolutely right, it is.
Radiant creep spawn in the go to jail space.
I'm just gonna...
Do they follow the arrows?
they follow the lanes. I said they go the way they would like normally. They follow the lanes. They don't
That's-
care for
that's
arrows.
one
They're
in
playing a
each
different
lane.
game.
Do we need to... Wait. Oh, I understand now.
Yeah,
So they go for the lanes. Interesting.
yeah, they go for the lanes.
All right.
yeah.
Well, they've spawned. I'm gonna. Do they move immediately? No, we'll say they spawn and move separate. I think like
that's your choice.
spawn
Yeah.
then move. So they've spawned, ready to attack any dire heroes.
Obviously, they have bounties because they're creeps.
Well, that hasn't been specified. So
Oh, sure, okay. Hey, someone else might could add that, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, they just exist. I did go and check to make sure we're all on dire heroes. It's all good. Obviously, Tide and Veno are. I was unsure on Spirit Breaker.
Spirit Breaker
I did look
literally is called
beforehand.
Spirit Breaker. Think about that.
Yeah, but like, there's
He's here to make people have a bad time.
There's some odd ones on
whole
Dire
MO.
and Radiant. Yeah.
So where were we at? We just
Sure,
finished.
do you
the turn
mind
cycle.
if I call you Barry?
No, you can call me Barra, but not Barry.
How
Oh.
about Baz?
Well, I believe
Yeah.
it's Baz's turn.
Hello. Right, we finished the turn cycle.
We have. So creeps have spawned.
Let's see what free lurking does, if it does anything.
Great. You're at free lurking. Would you like to make a rule or something?
I'm getting potentially very similar to jail vibes.
Okay, when you move through an arrow, remove that arrow, then you may place an arrow from any other square to any other square.
Okay. So
That's
when you,
okay. That's
You
gonna get.
burn
Basically,
bridges.
Move an arrow,
move
You
that.
burn
arrow,
your bridge and
right?
you make a
Is what
new
you're saying?
bridge.
When
but you can't have it. You can't set up your next turn.
Oh, when you say
you can, right?
when you say
Yeah.
any other, you mean not from the space you're on, right? I see.
It can't. Neither side of the arrow can stay
Oh.
touching the boxes they were touching.
Yeah, I don't really want you to
It's fine. Just
Be
move
able
that
to
arrow
go-
elsewhere.
elsewhere. Yeah.
Don't tell me how to run my games.
I was just
It makes
trying to save you some
sense to
letters.
not just set yourself
Just
apart.
trying to
Yeah.
save you some
Yeah.
typing.
Right.
already typed
Hey,
it, but
Tide,
not
should we teamwork and set each other's path for each other?
I'm going to go
We
and
can't set
try
our
and
own
get some
path.
early farm. I'm going to go to jail, please.
You're
and
going
walk
to
right up
go
to that,
to-
meet that creep wave. I'm good at creep skipping level 1.
The question is,
Okay.
are you going to jail?
I'm gonna find out what happened.
Well, there's 3 creeps.
I would
here,
like
right?
specifically to be in the top right corner of go to jail.
What,
And
what?
as soon as I'm in that space, can I fast travel to start?
Oh, because they're...
As soon
I
as
don't
I'm
have
in
to
the
spend
corner
loads.
space, can I
Hang on.
fast travel to a different space?
Or does entering go to jail trigger go to jail?
Because they're railroads.
Yeah, but do you have to do the square
Alright,
before you
I
can
don't
do the fast
know.
travel?
So here's the thing, right? You go to
Instead,
jail.
I can fast travel.
You go to jail, the creep attacks you. You then go to jail. Wait,
Okay, what happens there?
sorry. You attempt to go to jail.
Do
jail
I attack
doesn't,
back?
Jail doesn't exist anymore. So you fast travel to start. Congratulations, you've completed a
Exist.
loop.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Would you like to make a rule?
Perfect.
Yes. Actually, can I fast travel to the dire base now as well?
They've already fast traveled.
I'd
I'm
like
not
to
gonna-
fast travel to the dire base.
I'm not gonna just ping around like a lunatic. You've made your choice.
I thought we could. Okay, the new rule.
Oh yes, we've broken the one move per move rules.
One move per move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna allow infinite moves per move though.
So I'm in the
Two,
dire
maybe.
base, so I fast travel to go to jail, which we've now edited to go to dire base. Maybe I don't. Yeah, right.
No,
yeah.
it's still go to jail.
My new rule is that.
Have we lost Bear?
No, I think
Oh,
No,
no.
I was distracted. I'm not
Who?
good at
Who
thinking
we
ever
not- who-
since I'm
who have we lost,
Tidehunter.
Spiritbreaker?
Oh, somebody referred to Bear, who is an unknown person.
Yeah, all right. Well,
I
let that one
was
slide, Tie Hunter.
walking-
Even though you said bear, you didn't refer
Yeah,
to an
yeah,
individual
you
when
know.
you said it.
I'll take it.
Doesn't matter if I call you by your names. I'm still. I ain't got.
I
money
did,
to
yes,
lose.
I didn't know who that was.
You're the
Space.
game master.
You
it's
do.
fine.
You've got my 101 Eddie bucks.
No, the bank has that.
No, the investment bank has that. Yeah.
I would like to add a space that comes out of each of the bases and leads back to the bases, which is the shop.
Well,
There's
I can
only one
s-
base.
I can only see one base.
No, there's a Radiant base. We know that because
No,
Radiant
that's
creeps
called go to
spawn.
jail.
They spawn where the radiant base should be. It doesn't
Yeah.
Okay,
specify
behind
where
the
they
go to
spawn.
wherever the Radiant creeps are spawning from,
Just as they spawn, yeah.
there should be a matching shop on the opposite side. We don't know where the Radiant base is, so it's not yet connected to anything.
Luckily, there is a way to connect things now.
It does sound like two spaces.
Yeah, that does sound like two spaces.
Yes, I am not the only person who has done some weird stuff. I would also like to take out the arrow that I just moved along, and I would like for that to go from hell to the Radiant shop.
Thing that has,
I
like,
found
an
a
insane
secret
ping.
way to
Everything
get out
else
of
is done,
hell
whatever,
and
so
show
give
up
me a
for some shopping.
Hang on, boys. I'll be right back, boys and girls.
It was arrow moving. It was the arrow moving from search life to
My arrow
thing
moved.
over to
Whose
thing.
turn is it?
And that makes
So-
it my turn.
I
Wait,
mean,
no, it makes
no.
it you making a rule time?
No, that was.
No,
the
you
rule
know,
was the shops.
your rule was the
I
shop.
added the
Oh, and then,
shops.
but therefore the shop didn't exist when you moved the arrow.
No,
Doesn't
you-
matter.
Doesn't matter. Got
doesn't
it.
ma- Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's not an
We need
arrow
to get
that we
this party
can actually
started.
use right now anyway.
It doesn't matter is the correct answer.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Again, we tried so hard.
I only have one option. I'd like to go up to start, please.
Hello, would you
I
like
do.
to fast travel?
No, I would like to leech.
Well, you have to
Like,
finish your turn.
Make a rule.
Okay, well, yes, I'm right. I need
of
to
all,
move
move
my
this arrow.
arrow. Yes, I'm going to move that arrow so that it goes from the top middle chance to to the item box. So
Okay.
what comes first? Making rules /
Yeah.
tiles or leech?
It's
Okay,
your
right.
turn. You got to make a rule
Yeah.
or a tile.
Part of me wants to try and work out a rule or a tile that could get me my investment back. But just remaking the investment bank and then Tidehunter turning it back into a second investment bank and then making the investment bank again and then Tidehunter making it into...
indefinitely.
I think it'll show up on its own based on the wild magic searches.
Yeah, yes, definitely. I would like to add that a rule that all items bought in the shops are contraband.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll figure it
Shops
out.
sell contraband only.
Yeah.
fair enough.
And then I'd like to leech 20
At the end of
Eddie
your
bucks.
turn, you steal 20 Eddie bucks.
I'm back in the black!
Oh my word, you're right. Venomancer's back. Okay, and at the end of your turn,
Radiant
the
creeps.
creeps move and also spawn. So this one moves up here.
Oh my god, there's so
this
many
one
of them.
can't go around this arrow, so it gets stuck here, and this one
Oh, I
also
thought-
can't go
I
around the
thought-
arrow.
yeah.
Oh, okay. You do
Oh,
make sense,
fuck.
Myros. Don't go there, my friends. Don't go there.
All right, that takes us to Spirit Breaker's turn.
I would love to fast travel to the dire base and then go to the item box, please.
Okay, you land on the item box,
Go to
which
hell.
that's not the one.
Go to
So-
hell. Go to...
Oh no! I
Oh,
forgot
no,
to
it
save
didn't
the
say
wheel.
that. And then lost his go to hell. Yeah, perfect.
All right, let me save this. All right, great. Let's do this quick. Let's find out what item you get. I should probably have turned off all the sounds, the confetti. but
Don't
whatever.
worry. We can no longer
Very
hear.
fun.
Anyway,
Oh, 3 mushrooms.
3
You've
mushrooms.
got 3 mushroom.
Work out how to use those later.
You didn't copy the emojis as well.
Time to get high.
I have to make a search for life at
That
some
arrow
point.
needs to move.
It does.
You're right. This arrow needs to move. Absolutely, it
Oh,
does.
my plan has been my backup. My next plan has
it's
been
going
foiled.
from jail to start. It's like go to jail to start.
From okay, that probably makes
Someone's
sense.
trying to let the creeps do their job.
Yeah.
Okay, and you get to make a rule or other item, whilst I have to make search for life again.
I think you should add more space as Spirit Breaker.
Um,
Look how sparse that map is becoming.
How
To make it a
sparse
more
the map is
exciting
becoming.
time, all rules you make must have to rhyme.
Okay.
What percentage chance of? Oh no veto. I was half expecting a veto there. Oof.
I think I haven't actually made any rules yet. I've only done spaces.
I thought you made a rule at some point.
You made if you start your turn on the dire base.
Yeah, you
before
did this
you're
one.
a hero,
Yeah,
Tide
yeah.
Hunter.
And that just felt like explaining the dire base space rather than making a rule.
We're making this up as we go along.
Yeah, we'll make it. It's fine. It's fine.
We're playing it how we
It's
played
my
it. I look at that.
turn, I believe,
Yeah.
unless I've missed anything. In the,
I've
in
just
the-
had a
Tide
door
Hunter
go.
time.
Sorry. I'm
And you're
going
gone.
to fast travel to the dire base.
Okay, you fast travel to the dire base.
Yeah. And
You're going
then
shopping.
I'd like to go to the shop, please.
Okay, great. You go to the shop.
Go
And
on.
I would like to move that arrow.
Is that wait, yeah?
from
That arrow goes
go
now.
to
right,
jail
yeah.
to wild magic surge.
To Wild Magic Surge.
Oh, you're trying to make everyone's trying to make the creeps work.
We just want to watch the creeps move.
And he's like,
I am
"Oh,
making creeps
I've made,
yes.
I've made a board game. We're gonna play a board game that you get to
alright,
make
you
the rules
went
up."
to
And
the
we're
shop.
like, "No, we're
Yeah,
playing
can I go
Dota."
shopping?
Yeah, sure. Let me give me a minute.
Yeah. What do
This is the
they
shop.
sell?
First of all, I gotta pick a shopkeeper. Oh, yeah.
Beetles.
Here's
Oh,
our,
well.
here's our shopkeeper.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, yes! No wonder I came to buy contraband.
okay. No wonder it's contraband.
No wonder
Alright,
I'm
what's
willing to
available
buy
for sale?
contraband.
Let's we gotta figure out what's available for sale as well.
Yeah.
Give me a
Only
minute here.
contraband. So what's banned? I
Like,
feel
it was-
like the
it was
Infinity
very mass
Gauntlet
market.
for 100 money is very affordable and probably very useful.
For some people, but that's the thing about having money and versus not having money. Like,
Yeah,
if you're
well,
wealthy,
my
things
money
don't
is
cost
currently
you much.
invested
F-bombs
in
are an
vests.
Infinity Gauntlet.
I assume there's only one F-bomb. How much money do I have?
Okay,
Loads.
you have 199 Eddie bucks right now.
I'm not gonna have 199 for long.
Okay, I think we're gonna have some small rules around shopping. I think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should probably only buy one item per visit.
Yep.
I'm gonna figure out what these do as we go.
Sure.
And I'm gonna
Wait,
try and base it roughly on the price of them. We'll see if
Is-
we need to adjust the price. We will.
Is there a price for a Bristlefip? Or,
no,
you
it's
know,
mercenary.
We don't
rendering
condone.
service?
It's a
No, because it's
mercenary.
Bristlefip's shop if they choose to put a price. Oh, I don't have any flowers.
Fuck.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
can't swear because I don't have the F-bomb.
It's a family-friendly stream.
Gosh, darn it.
Heaven is a place.
I'm not sure, though, because I feel like if I buy the Infinity Gauntlet and use it, I'll die.
Look, Tide Hunter, you
I'm not
want
high enough level to
the
use it yet.
F-bomb. You want the F-bomb. I know you want the F-bomb.
I don't need it.
Think
Okay,
about all the
you want
creeps
the
you
brain
can
in
kill
a
with that gun.
rugby?
I'm pretty sure Tide Hunter, all he's ever really wanted is a gun.
You want to buy a gun?
Shut up! Freaking no, dude!
Get off the
I don't know what
boat.
these items
We've
do
been
yet.
in
I'm
your
gonna figure it
shopping
out.
turn for so long.
Oh man,
Get
I'm
off
gonna
the boat.
buy.
Nice.
Can I buy a more expensive brain ball?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I love the angsty down.
Eddie,
It's so
can I
good.
also buy you a copy of the My Chemical Romance: The Black Parade?
Yeah. You want to buy me a copy of MCR?
Yeah, I'll buy it for you. Yeah, you can have it.
All right. Thanks, man. Okay.
Put it in the bank. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. I've got to figure out what this brain football does.
Well, when I use it, maybe.
I'll give you a. What does it do?
I mean, you can find out when Bear uses it.
Who uses it?
Oh, good point. What? Who are you talking about, Spirit Breaker?
Oh.
69!
Hey, Bear, can you make a
Rotate
rule?
the
Breaker
screen,
wins.
do a flip.
Can you make
That's
it
the
a rule
end of the
saying if
game.
you have 69 Eddie bucks, you win the game?
That's it. Good night, everyone. We brought a brain ball.
You get to leave the game. Congratulations.
Oh no, I want to play.
All right, here's
You
what I've
can see
decided.
the one not having fun
I've
anymore.
DM'd you what I've decided the brain football does.
Oh, great.
Okay. All right. We're hidden information.
I made a
in this.
decision, and I'm gonna stand by it. I do.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Bear lost a life. Tidehunter lost a life at some point. You can't take my money from me. What are you gonna do? All right.
I think we aren't spinning enough wheels, so the new rule.
Oh, you're right. You haven't done that yet.
Right, we
haven't
really
followed
aren't
up.
spinning enough wheels. You're
I'm
right.
coming up with a rule.
It has
Okay,
to
all right.
rhyme, remember.
I know.
There's no penalty for not rhyming, but the rule does have to rhyme.
Every time you want to move, spin a wheel with which you prove that you know how far you'll go.
Soldier Boy.
5% you stub your toe.
And
Okay,
also
That's
5%
actually
hell.
of course.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, not separate. That is the hell one. Okay.
All right.
Basically, you're gonna roll like a D
Yeah.
something and have to move that many spaces.
Yep. I've amended this rule for simplicity.
Yes.
Yeah, so however
all
many
right.
you think it should go up to, but you can't use less. You have to use the full movement.
Hell.
Going to 7.
Yeah, the most convenient number. Actually, when does it become red? Next? Okay, great. Actually, it's
think
going to
you
be
can
up to
change
8
the-
and go to hell.
And then
You
you need
change
to
the
add some
colour.
more weight to all of them.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to add equal amounts of weight.
That's true. It could be like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 have double chance.
Could be
6%
weighted,
is
yeah.
close enough, I've decided.
Give one
Okay.
an extra chance.
Why is that still
Did you
6%?
click that?
It's all
Okay, yeah,
of
then
them.
2. There you
Oh,
go. There we go.
Okay, all right, we made it. Okay, let me save this.
Oh, I'm the first person who has to move on this. Thanks, Toad.
And also, specifically on this wheel, when you get the go to hell result, you've stubbed your toe.
Cool. All right.
Hello.
So, you're right. Hello, Venomancer. It is your turn.
Good turn.
Right, before I spin the... Can I fast travel after finding out how much move I've got?
Yeah, sure, I don't care.
Okay, let's go to hell.
Oh!
That would have been the
Okay.
cool
That
shot
was
of the
bad.
decade.
All right, Jamie, you get to move
Oh.
one. Instead of moving one, you get to move one.
I, Venomancer, will move one space. Let's see. Do I want to fast travel first? I could go back to the vestment bank and
You know
see
what?
if they have my money.
I've changed
Can
my
I go
notes
to the
slightly.
ve-
You have to move first before.
Oh,
fast
okay.
travel. You have to. You can do
Yeah,
them in either
sure.
order, but once you spin, you're committing to moving.
Right. Okay. Can I go to?
The vestment.
Can I go
bank.
to vestment bank and lodge a complaint about my money?
Okay, go to the vestment bank. You
Yeah,
must
I'd like to-
deposit an item of clothing.
You can have my slipper. Oh,
Cool.
it's a Santa slipper.
Also, Jamie nope, sorry.
A formal complaint from Venomancer.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Right.
Can I have my money back now, please?
Huh? You're at the vestment bank.
Yeah. I'm still complaining.
Okay.
What, does the shop sell a big IN I can plug back on the
Sir.
vestment?
So
Lots of
you're
formal
very
complaint.
scary, but this is a vestment bank. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've lodged a formal complaint.
Okay. Right. Rule time. Wait, no. Arrow
Yes.
time.
No, arrow time. You're right. Move this arrow.
Right. I'd like to make there be an arrow. You know what we're fixing in this? From go to jail to free lurking. We're getting these creeps moving.
We do need an ombudsman.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. That's valid.
We're sleeper agents for Radiant. We're trying to get Radiant to win.
And now they move and spawn, right?
Oh no, I have to do a rule next.
Yeah.
When you take damage from a creep, that creep's bounty is yours to keep.
So you do hit creeps back, basically.
No, they don't die.
They just pay you reparations and then move on. Do they have no more money?
It's now end of turn cycle, right?
It is. So the creeps move. Okay, so this one moves.
There isn't an arrow there.
Nope, you're right. This one doesn't move. This one moves. Thank you for keeping me honest. These
does that one have a 5% chance of going to hell?
No.
Do the creeps roll on the wild magic surge?
No, and the creeps are not rolling.
Creeps are not players.
And then these ones spawn.
Like, go Radiant, yeah.
They don't attack anyone right now. This creep's just stuck here, looking longingly elsewhere. I think I've done that all correctly. I think that's the end of the turn cycle. I don't think I've forgotten any rules. So, Spirit Breaker, it is your turn.
I'd love to spin.
You get to move.
Spirit Breaker, spinning the
Go
wheel.
to hell. Go to hell. Wow, 1 feels
Like
really weak
3,
compared to 4.
4.
But you have to move 4.
You have to move 4 spaces.
Question, do you get the stuff you move over, or is it only where you end?
Nah, way too much to do if you
What,
did,
sorry?
right?
No.
You only get
the place
the
you
you
land
end
on
on.
activates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lurking chance, jail chance.
Oh, you only fight 1 creep there, presumably, if you're running past them.
Let's have a look at what the rules say. Yeah, fair enough. I guess they only attack on their turn. I guess I may have unfairly made you take a damage to their Tidehunter, but it's too late to change it now. We don't know what happened. It's too late to change.
Foot's cold.
Too far back in time. So you go from item to free lurking.
Yeah.
Move this
Fine,
arrow.
I probably got 1 XP or something from it.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I almost added level ups, genuinely, and I was like, no.
Tidehunter shop to hell.
It was to hell, right?
Just straight up.
You wanted it to hell rather than to shop.
Yeah,
To
you're
hell.
right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm going to snooze the ad.
that was
so
one of
we,
4 moves,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Correct. So that's your first move. Your second move was the chance?
Yep.
Okay, so move this arrow.
Start to hell.
From start to hell.
And back again. No one's been to hell.
Okay, then your third move was to go to jail, right?
Yeah.
Move this arrow.
Vestment back to hell.
Okay. And then your last move was onto this chance, right?
Yes.
So move this arrow.
This chance to hell.
You can't be where you
It
are.
can't be
Can't be where I am. Yeah.
It can't
Wild magic surge to hell.
Okay, lots of directions to hell now. And now you roll the chance wheel.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a
Oh,
shame.
you lose!
I would like to.
That is a big
that's
shame.
shame.
I would like to use my mushroom at this point, or one of them.
Cool. The mushroom.
They make you go
let's
far.
see. In Mario Kart, it gives you a speed boost. Yeah.
In Mario Party, it adds an extra die to your roll when you're rolling
In
to see
Super
what your
Mario, it
number
makes
is.
you big.
It does make you big.
You did get it out of Mario
This
Kart
is
box. Though.
specifically Mario Kart.
Okay.
So we're
So
going
it
to
sends
say
you in a
that,
straight line.
Wait, Spirit Breaker, you're on a tile that doesn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Good luck.
Well, you hit a wall. You mushroom straight into a wall.
Yeah, I think that
Ow.
would give you like a movement space normally, but sorry,
okay.
that would go.
Instead, the classic Spirit Breaker charging into a wall.
But we
Yeah.
figured out what mushrooms do at least, though.
I'd like to change the vestment bank to vestment Hank, and it is
Just a guy with an armful of clothes.
it is Hank Green.
Does Hank still have my slipper that I gave the vestment bank?
Well, that's up to Eddie. It's vestment Hank now. It could be Hank
Right,
Green. It
here's
could be
Vestment
Hank
Hank.
of the Hill. There he is. There's Hank Green.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hank.
Thank.
I guess Hank's just going to inherit these for simplicity.
Wow, it's bad for me.
Congratulations, Hank. Yeah.
And like an endowment
and
of
a formal-
101 Eddie bucks.
No, that's in the investment bank. That's investment, not vestment. All right, Tide.
I'd like to roll to move.
You get up in 4 spaces there. That's pretty good.
This is going to take forever with the arrows.
It is. Okay. All right, where are you going?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
To hell?
Yeah, let me just do the maths on this. Then I'm gonna
Move
go
this
back
arrow.
to hell. Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, well-
Could you put that arrow from free lurking
The hell? Wait, I can't
to
go.
search for life. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna go to hell.
Do this. Cool. Yep. Great. Move
But
this
now I have
arrow.
to move that arrow. Can I just put that recursive arrow onto Vestment Hank? Because he draws you back in.
He does.
You're about
go for
to
it.
leave, and he's like, "Oh, I just found some more clothes and facts about things."
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
And then I guess I'm going to shop, and I have an extra movement I can't use.
You do, but you can't use it. There's nowhere to go.
And that
Where would
shop
you like this
arrow is gonna go
Can you give me an out?
from search for life to the dyer shop.
I'd love an out. If
Right,
you
It's
can.
no longer a way to get
can't
out of hell.
Use your fourth movement. So I guess you're stuck in the shop.
Yeah, I'm going shopping again. Hey, Brushlefoot, how you doing?
I forgot to bring flowers.
I was looking for flowers, but I didn't find any. I'm sorry.
Have the power of creating rules in the game. No one had bothered to add flowers.
What would you recommend, Brushlefoot? If you say so, I'll take gun, please. I'm so hungry, I could use a gun.
Wait, why did I make it 38 anymore? What a choice.
We'll figure this
There's
out.
Do the math
Scene-
for me. What's that?
136.
Okay, great. Now I gotta figure out what the gun does.
Not even
Something.
open information.
This gun is so small for me.
This is just
Does it come
representative.
with-
This is just
does it come
representative
with
of
the
your
hat?
item. Huh? Yeah. Oh, this might be too good. Oh well. It's I wanted to make the math slightly easier.
You shoot someone, they take 10 damage.
I thought
Right,
I was going to
let's go.
shoot some creeps with this, but apparently not.
Yeah, good point. That would have been sensible, wouldn't it?
The first weapon. Perfect.
Oh no, I have to come up with I need to come up with a new rule. And that new rule is I'm just going to take away the arrow changing rule.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this one, you want to delete this rule?
It takes up a lot of time, yeah.
Yeah, it does now.
It does.
And now I'm stuck in the shop.
shop.
It's fine, I can put new squares in after my next turn at the shop.
Yeah, you can. All right.
Or someone can make a new square that I'm forced to go to.
That's the end of your turn, which makes it Venomancer's turn.
Right, give me my speed. Yeah.
This is how fast you're going.
Let's see if I'm going to hell or not.
Someone's going to go to hell at some point.
Oh.
Oh, stop it!
Classic one Venomancer.
You're just
Venomancer
like,
is very slow.
you should have bought
Venomancer
a
is the
shoe.
slowest of the group.
Where would
take,
you
me
like to go?
take me to. Oh, then the creep will come and punch me, won't it?
I don't know. We'll find
If
out.
I go to chance, I'm going to go to the
back to
top.
Vestment Hank.
I get my slipper back. Yeah, like the foot is cold. But
Yeah, but we
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to play
Hank
the
might give you
game.
some interesting facts as well.
What are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
going to the top middle chance.
Great.
Rules still have to. Oh yeah, chance first, and then I do rules. Yeah,
Chance
yeah,
cards
yeah.
first.
Right, am I going to hell?
It wasn't
That
bad.
doesn't exist
You're
anymore.
going to jail.
Okay, right.
Going to jail, which does not currently exist.
Okay, right.
You may also,
Dang
for the
it.
record, you can also amend the wheels as part of amending the rules.
Oh no. Right.
No one's asked. I thought I'd clarify. Right, there's no other end of turn things right now, right?
Yeah, I
Cool.
have to just do a rule,
have to
but it has
make
to
a rule.
rhyme because someone made them have to rhyme. Dang it.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It makes it a more exciting time.
Yeah, but removing a rule didn't have to rhyme.
No.
Yeah, so all rules you make.
Right. Yeah. When rolling for your speed, frisked for contraband, you will be if 3 you exceed.
Wait, you're frisked for contraband if your speed exceeds 3.
Yeah.
Yes. And like it gets taken off you because you're frisked for it, and you're not allowed to go for. Like you got caught speeding, and then you got your gun taken off you. I don't
Yeet
know.
rhymes with 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Freed, i.e. removed.
It's okay. I only ever roll 1.
Fantastic.
Oh, creep time! Come on,
Yes,
punch
good
me, creep!
time.
Come on!
This creep. Oh, he's got 2 directions to go.
It goes towards the die base, right?
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
you
the
said
entire
that.
thing of the rule. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. All right, the creep.
I
gets
want
there,
my
he does
money.
attack you. He attacks
Yeah.
you, and as a
want
result,
my
you get his bounty.
Yeah. This is an efficient conversion rate. I can win if they convert 9 of my health.
This creep.
Wait, there's
can't
no rule for
move.
dying at 0 health.
This creep jumps up here.
The one that can't move, does that punch the person it's on the same tile as?
Good point. It does attack still.
Hey, Spirit Breaker, you're welcome for the money. You're back on 69.
Oh!
You can change the amount of bounty a creep has if you want. That's like absolutely a thing you can do. Where can they go? They can go.
They're
You've got
stuck,
the
right?
arrow selected as well.
They can go that way. They can go to hell or to search for life, which gets them to the dire base eventually. So they go this way.
Oh, it does,
Okay,
yeah, okay.
This arrow
They
is.
are carrying the arrow. They're bringing it with them. It's a bridge.
It should be here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. This
That
one goes
up
this
in
way.
there, yeah.
This
That
one
one.
goes this way. And these two, I guess, join these two at Search for Life. Yeah.
The Brax is going to be
Did
destroyed.
they find any life?
They're searching.
I will spawn 3 more creeps. I believe it's Spirit Breaker's turn.
I would love to not move.
This
Should we
is
see
true.
how far? Should we see how fast they're going?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's find out how fast you go.
You could still end up in hell.
it's true.
Actually, we're not going to do that because I'm on the correct wheel for the space you're on. So I'm just going to spin this instead.
Okay.
But there's a 5% chance of hell.
It's true. You could move. Instead, you're just going to lose 10 Eddie bucks.
No, my 69.
Yeah, down to 59. I'm sorry, them's the rules. Right.
If you
They
can't
get to
move from your
make all
space, respawn at the dire base.
Ah, nice.
Well, that's really powerful for the person who's about to do that.
Great. You've made a rule, tons of things. Great. Fantastic work. Whose turn is it next? Tidehunter?
Hi, I'm standing still.
Oh yeah. Great. Welcome to the shop.
Well, do I move first?
Or
Can't move from his space.
cannot move from his
Oh.
space, therefore he respawns at the dire
At
base.
the dire base.
You're
Oh,
right.
nice.
You
Does that
do.
put me on full health?
Wait, do we
think
have
I
keep
changed your
inventory
hero.
on?
I
It
think-
does, doesn't it?
Oh.
Because it
I think
says
it does. You're right.
spawn as a
I'm
dire.
okay for that to be true, although I'd say strictly speaking, I haven't
didn't-
started my turn at the dire base, which is what says you're a new hero, but I'm fine
Yeah,
to be a
that's
new hero.
Let's check the words. I think Bear's interpretation is correct. Technically, you have
Okay.
to start your turn there in order to choose a new hero.
Do I start on full health now that I've respawned?
Yeah, sure. That's what respawn does, right?
Yeah, I've regained that life that I didn't
Do you
lose.
then
Yeah,
get,
so
do you
like-
then get to move, or is that instead of moving, or do you now get to move?
No, that was like because you couldn't move, you respawned,
Right.
and now you do the rest of your turn because
Okay.
you've done the movement action. That's how I'm
Okay.
interpreting it anyway.
Yeah, that's kind
I'd
of how
like to throw my brain ball. Can I throw my brain ball at Venomancer?
I am not having a good game of this.
This is not. Don't even worry. It's just gonna.
Sure, I'll let you throw your brain ball.
Okay,
at
I'm gonna throw my
Venomancer.
brain ball
I
at
wasn't sure what
Venomancer.
range I was going to give them. I think that's fine. Would you like to read out the brain ball effect for Venomancer?
You can brain someone with this football. They can't make rules on their next turn.
Sure, we'll just remember that.
Well, we put that on your other.
Oh wait,
Like how
was gonna look at the ads.
I like how I add a speed limit, and then no one actually has to roll speed.
Yeah, we're all trapped in rooms.
there you go. You've got a modifier.
Okay, and now I would like to. I don't think I do want to fast travel. I'm fine to stay here in Reese. But I am gonna get my gun ready for when all these creeps move in.
You're going to the shop first.
One of them's gonna go there. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
I've already got his
now we
bounty,
have.
so
I need to make a rule, right? The
probably
contraband
there.
rule
that never happened.
is
Wait,
now
hang on.
inverted. We need to respect legitimate purchases.
Wait, which one?
The contraband rule is now inverted. We need to respect legitimate purchases.
That
just
doesn't
modify the
sound
rule,
like
you
it
don't have
rhymes,
to rhyme
my
it.
friend.
All rules you make must have
It's
to
now
rhyme.
all items not bought from the shops are contraband because we need to protect the government stepping in.
Right.
It doesn't exist.
That's what you
So
wanted.
things
okay.
that don't
I was like,
exist.
No, like the
no,
item
there are
box, the
items that-
mushrooms. There are items there
Yeah.
that weren't
Okay.
bought from a shop.
Okay.
yeah, these aren't
Firebreaker
bought
has
from a
loads of
shop.
items.
Oh, wow.
Firebreaker has
I
had
feel
4
targeted
items
right
that
now.
weren't bought from a shop. I was actually just
Not
trying to protect
specifically,
my
though.
gun. Thank you.
We're trying to be adding fun rules, not just deleting previous people's
Is it
fun
fun
rules.
to spend money on something that just randomly disappears?
Is it fun to stay at the YMCA?
Good question. I wonder if there was an investment bank that happened in.
You didn't spend money. You tried to use money to make more money, and you know how we feel about that.
Venomancer, would you like to take a turn?
Yes, I would. How fast am I going?
Great. Ah, good question. I'll lose $10 fast, apparently. 10 your Eddie bucks. Move wheel. Let's find out.
Right, let's have my one. Go on, let's have my traditional one.
Oh, you might get. Oh!
Oh, 3. Okay.
You set the
I
speed
now
limit to
have-
3, so you don't have to get frisked.
It's okay. I don't have any contraband. Right. Let me just quickly work out what that means. I can go to. I can go to the shop. I can go item box search for life shop, and then get mobbed by 4 nerds.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, go on. Wait, sorry. Before I say yes, how much money do I have? Not much. What's
11.
the cheapest item in the shop?
The brain ball.
Yeah, go on then.
12. Okay. So you
Wait, no, I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy that. That seems bad. That's it. Not making rules is not fun. And then
If I made it cheaper, would that convince you? If I made
no,
it
no, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Why is 3 such an awkward number? Let's go back to the vestment, but let's go diabase. Oh, alone. I think the problem is the stream's almost over, and okay, you know what? Yeah, go to the shop.
Okay, great. You go to the shop.
Go to the shop, buy the ball, and punt it down this arrow that goes to diabase to stop Tidehunter from making.
You're just gonna buy this ball.
Well, I mean, how big a loan can I get? How much money do you have? My $101 from Eddie Bucks from earlier. As much as I want, minus 100% of that. Okay. Ooh.
You can get the Infinity Glass.
Can I take a loan to acquire? I'm going to acquire a Bitcoin.
Just to clarify what Brussels Tip's trying to say here.
Yeah, I can't just buy. I can't go massive loan to then count massively.
If you want to buy the
negative,
Bitcoin, like it will cost you 96 80 bucks.
Yeah, I could. So I could click. I could snap the Infinity Gauntlet.
You could find out what that does.
I feel like I'll have the Bitcoin, and there's a chance that it's worth a load more money at the end of the thing because Bitcoin's massively fluctuating.
we just
And I might just get lucky. I might just get lucky and win the whole thing. I'm buying the Bitcoin.
Cool.
This is why people invest in Bitcoin, because they're like, it could be worth billions of pounds.
That costs you.
Yeah,
96.
I need it to be. Can I know what it does?
Minus 85. Yeah. I'll send you a DM. There you go.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Thank you. I'll be sure to use that later.
Right. That was your movement. You've shopped.
And I don't get to make a rule because someone
can't
took
make
away
it.
the main
You can
mechanic
make a new
of this
square.
game for me.
Yeah. You
Hey.
can,
Wait.
modify the board though.
Oh, I can modify the board?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just said you
right.
can't change the rules.
I thought it would just skip that entire step.
I don't know.
no.
I just read out the text that Eddie sent me. Don't blame me.
Right. I'd like to make.
You can't do one of
I'd
them.
like to make heaven.
Okay.
It's directly above hell, but like
makes sense.
as high up as can possibly go on that side. It's like a nice light blue, like a light blue color, and it's connected with an arrow from heaven down to hell. That's my square. I'm done.
Great. You're the end of the turn cycle, right? So
Right. It's time to lose 4 life and gain 4 money. Let's go.
this creep enters the dire base.
What
Okay.
if the creeps all get to the dire base? Do we just
So
lose?
these
'Cause we're all
creeps
the dire
fight
heroes?
you, Jamie,
Yeah. I'm digging out of debt. Yeah.
and this creep fights you, Tidehunter.
That one I already had the bounty off. Yeah. That's the one that
Cool.
the one that gave me its bounty already.
Is it?
That's the one that fought me at chance to one space to the left earlier. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, its bounty is bears to keep. So
Oh, damn it. Damn
I
it.
got away with it otherwise.
Oh, it was me.
Very
You
neat.
took the money off me. You didn't give me your money.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Because Venomancer was negative. You're doing them the other way.
Because they were all going. Yeah. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And
really
Spirit Breaker
this
gets
one-
punched as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Thank you for keeping me honest. All
Next
right.
question.
I think that's
how
all the
much
things,
longer are
right?
we playing for?
Oh, the great question. Great question. Let me add a wheel. All right. Here's the plan. Right. Oh, perfect. Every turn we're going to spin this wheel. After every turn, every player's turn, we spin this
Okay.
wheel. And you'll see more rules in a minute. If that doesn't work, we'll keep going. Okay, but you're right. You did refer to someone by an incorrect
Yeah.
name. So which one are you? You're this one.
Okay, I would like to not roll, respawn at the dire base, move to start.
Which is true.
Is there a window
what,
for me to
hang
use
on.
my gun?
Fast travel to start.
This is the what speed does a gun?
I'm gonna say items on your turn only, because otherwise
Okay,
everything
sure.
gets a bit messy. Yeah,
I didn't know if a gun was an interrupt.
yeah. A thing that's not come up as well is I was gonna say you were only allowed to carry 2 items, but like you got the 2 and then used them, so I didn't bother telling you not.
The Spirit Breaker's got 3.
Huh? No, you know what I mean.
Ian. To make this end game very hard, you must draw
There you
a
go.
crisis card.
You can't add crisis. You can't.
What
You
was that?
can't. No.
To make
no.
this end game very hard, you must draw a crisis card.
All right, should I get BSG out?
Draw.
I have posted the list of crisis
End turn.
cards.
So you now have to draw a crisis card.
You made a real choice here.
I know.
Wait, I've got a pen and paper nearby. I can just draw a crisis card and we're safe, right?
Oh, you've got the full list.
Spirit Breaker, you're not going to work tomorrow if this is how this is going to go.
Well, the thing, once we see them, we have to figure out. We need to also draw
Eddie,
loyalty
you missed
cards.
one. Eddie, you missed one. You missed Go to Hell.
Go to hell.
You did miss Go to Hell,
Thank you.
which has a higher odds on this one than the rest.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
No, that's
Wait.
right.
Huh?
You have to change all the rest to 2 to get.
Just make hell bigger.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
Just
That's-
four
Hell's,
or six.
Hell's just got extra chance. No one's clicked go to hell, so let's make it slightly more generous. All right.
I should have made it 10%.
So you moved. You made a rule. You now end your turn. Which means you
And
draw a
a
crisis.
crisis card.
Yes. This was probably a bad
What a
idea.
choice to make as you were like, I want this to wrap up at some point. Okay.
So nothing, right? Oh, that gets removed because it's been drawn, yeah.
No, first there's riots.
Yeah, riots happen. So I'm just going to say that spawns more creeps. That seems like a thing.
Sure,
Or
yeah.
the creeps attack and all.
Oh, you want the creeps to attack? Yeah, sure. Screw it. Why
Yeah.
not? That's what riots do. So let's
surely
see.
that would be activate raiders, not activate base stars.
Yeah, it's activate base stars.
No,
yeah.
but the riots,
Oh,
the
good.
creeps are rioting.
Okay,
The
the
base
creeps are
stars are off
rioting.
firing missiles in space.
All right. So you get one. You get hit by one as well.
He gets hit by 4.
JD
They
gets hit
walk
by
past
Oh
four.
no, I said
Oh, you
I
called.
said a
Yeah,
name.
you
I
said the
a
wrong
name.
name.
You
see
sure they
the
don't
slight-
keep going past me to the bloomin' to the direbase?
They're rioting. They're not
They're
working
rioting.
for the
They're not
Radiant right
activating
now.
or whatever. I don't know what they're not running away. Oh, hell's green now. Nice. All right.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's
I
lovely
think-
this time of year.
That's the end of that turn, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Base stars activate.
And at the end,
You gotta move the track.
at the end of that turn, we find out if the game ends.
Go to hell. Go to hell. Go, no.
One more turn.
Are you reducing that by 1 each time?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
So at some point, the game will end, and go to hell will become slightly more likely because I can't bother to adjust that as well. Who's next?
I'd like to see the
That's the
board,
end of that
please.
turn, right?
Tide Hunter is next.
I
Tide
would like to respawn as a new dire hero.
Oh my word! You do get
the
to
hero
respawn
formerly
as a
known
hero.
as Tide Hunter.
It's time to bring some fresh meat into this game.
So you're being Meepo,
I'm not
yeah?
going to give you $1 for this one, but can anyone name my character's name?
The Butcher.
I
Your
assume
name
it's
is
Pudge.
Pudge.
Trademark Blizzard.
Pudge's real name is Pudge.
All right, congratulations, you've respawned. Let me give you your life back.
Thank you. Oh, I've got a gun.
What you want to do on your
I'd
turn?
like to roll for movement, please. Better to run than
Oh.
curse the road.
Go to hell.
Go to
Go to
No!
Oh.
Oh, they frisk. I
Move
get frisked
8.
for contraband. I don't have
Oh,
any
you do
contraband.
get frisked for
I've only got
contraband.
this legitimate gun
You're right.
with hand attachment.
You're absolutely right. Gun with hand attachment is not contraband.
Right, time for you
I
to
would
work
like
out
take
where you can
one,
get to in
the
8
space that I can
places.
go for 1, please.
Yeah, that's one. Okay.
Wild Magic Surge 7, Vestment
Oh.
Hank 8, I want Jamie's slippers!
No, I only took one off.
I want one of Jamie's slippers!
Would you like the slipper or the Venomancer complaint formal?
Do I only get one, or do I have to wear them both and leave some other clothes?
Because there are clothes there, you withdraw one. So pick which one you would like to withdraw.
Okay, well, I was taking my shirt off from proper Pudge style. I'll put it
We're
back
not
on.
that kind of stream.
I'll take the complaint form in case that
Okay.
gets me the money.
Oh, but that one, if you get frisked, that one's gonna.
You have Venomancer complaint formal.
Yeah, I've got a formal complaint.
It was your
Alright.
fault that I lost my
And do I
money,
get
so
a
that
fact
makes
from
sense.
Hank Green?
Yeah, you do.
Yes! Even if I lose the money, I've got knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not an item. He just tells you something cool and quirky.
I would like
Just for you.
to add a rule.
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, there's a turn for the ends.
The government of this world decrees
What government?
The
We didn't
money-
make that rule.
is returned for deeds
You
at
just
the
want
end of
the game.
this
Go on.
time Everyone gets to roll a lime. The one who rolls the lime the highest gets the money, which might make Venomancer sire.
That didn't rhyme.
At the end of the
I
game, we
think
roll to the government.
way I interpret that-
The government randomly releases any funds it holds to the one who does the best at rolls.
I thought it was to the person who had the deeds, is what you said during that entire
Oh no,
sequence.
that's just because I was trying to make rhymes as I explained the whole thing. I just
There we
wanted
go.
to randomly give out.
How do you feel about in-game rollings for investment bank holdings?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
that works.
I'm giving
Jim
Jamie a
Martin's
chance
like, I
to get
want
his
to be
money
done
back.
with this. Who?
Oh, lose
Okay.
me 5
Who?
$80, please. I'm giving Venomancer a chance. Though I'm nothing if not fair.
Okay.
Get back
Okay.
into the
All right.
positives, yeah.
That's the end of your turn.
I would like a crisis card, please.
Look, I love torturing myself.
Breaker, why you
Go to hell. Go to hell.
And
Go to hell.
this. Oh my word.
Oh no. Which one of you? Eddie, would you please roll a D3 for me? Could you make a wheel with
At the end of this, we're going to lose
Venomancer,
all our
Eddie, and
friends.
Spirit Breaker and go to hell?
Yeah, I can do that.
Which friend have I lost today?
Both of us. No one's going to be friends after this. Oh, you had a wheel ready for
We need-
this.
Alright,
get
can I
one
spin
left?
that wheel, please?
All right.
Oh, which friend have I lost?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess you're not friends anymore.
Wow.
They could have
Excuse
just
me.
done nothing.
Excuse me.
They
I
could
would
have
like.
done nothing.
I'd like to say something. I've lost a dear friend today.
Heavy Raiders activate.
So have I.
I will never forget the time that I watched my dear friend Spirit
And
Breaker
we get a
use
jump
a
track.
mushroom in a closed room.
No.
That was truly
There's no
special.
jump track.
May you rest in pieces. I'd like your meat.
I'm gonna give Bear a point for the improv.
Is that like a star in Mario Party? It's the only.
I don't know. Do this a point. You've got a point now.
Breaker wants a jump track.
Also, final thing before everything else. Can I just threaten Hank Green with a gun, please?
That's a crime.
Yes.
That sounds like a crime.
You may threaten Hank Green with a gun, which, as you know, because
Can I
we
get
have
half
a
a slipper? Can I get half
gives
a
you
slipper?
half the slipper. You get a slip,
Yes! I get a slip.
but you did spend your gun to do that.
Wow.
Of course I did.
All right, and now that your turn is over,
Is the
we
game
spin the end of the
continuing?
game.
Game over.
Is the game over, or do we have to go to hell?
Go on.
No.
Has
Go on.
did you save it after you changed the number down, or have you saved?
I did not. I forgot that that's the thing I had to do.
Okay, well.
Oh, hang on. That means that crisis cards are going to be wrong. What a stupid
You don't have to take
system.
them off there.
Yeah,
You
don't
don't have to
worry.
take them off there, right?
No, all
As
right.
long as
they
Go
come
to
up.
Hell is still somewhere, it's all fine.
We'll just spin again
not.
if we hit
It's
something
not.
that's been removed.
It's not. That's the problem. And now it's Venomancer's go.
Hello, can I see how fast I'm going?
Time to use the infinity.
My rule is bin off the crisis card.
It was such a bad
Five?
rule.
You do
Okay,
go
let me
five.
see what 5 does for me. Oh, I get frisked, but I bought this Bitcoin legitimately.
That's true.
Yeah, but you lose your boiler.
Oh, I lose my
That's
boiler.
item.
It's an item now.
1, 2,
gonna be-
3,
Just start
4.
going.
Two?
Just start going.
2
for
is
it.
here.
2 is there, right? Yeah, and then I go to jail, and then back to Wild Magic Surge, and then I go to hell. Right? Okay, that's that bit. Next, I have to make a rule, then a crisis card, and then a wheel. Got it. Okay, right. Rules still have to rhyme. So, can I add a special arrow?
Sure.
Can there be a special arrow from hell to heaven, but you can only get into heaven if you're not rich? Because, like, you know, the whole rich
eye of the
man,
needle. Yeah.
eye of a needle, whatever. Yeah.
All right, we'll remember that's what the squiggle means, probably, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Now a crisis.
Now a crisis.
Oh, I love Hate the Crisis. They're so bad.
I like them as a prompt, an improv prompt.
Elections loom.
Elections loom.
Right. I vote for Pudge to be president.
I vote for Pudge, I guess, now that I've heard that I can be.
I can't break this majority.
You broke the Pirate King thingy by voting
At
for
the
someone
start,
else with
yeah.
an answer.
Yeah.
Okay,
President Pudge!
President Pudge.
I've got to give my
This is
speech.
the only hat I have at my disposal, so this is the presidential hat.
That's what happens to my
Thank
slipper.
you, everyone. It's been a long, hard campaign, but we can finally make government. We've had a lot of talk lately of things not working because we've never had government.
Right,
We're
and now
gonna
we get to
blow
find
up
out
the
if the game's
Radiant
over.
base, and we're gonna implement government. So good. Fresh meat for every pot.
I think technically that means Bear's in charge of the investment bank, but like, there's not a lot you can do with
Yeah.
that. But
I want to go to hell. Come on, give me go to hell, please. No, this isn't Civ.
One more
more turn.
That means Radiant activates.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, right.
Save
Yeah,
it,
creep,
yeah.
creep time.
Okay, so
We're gonna blow up the
these
dire base.
There's
dudes
4
come and
at
hang
the
out
dire
over
base.
here.
There's one already there.
I don't know how much health the dire base has. Let's see who's on a
That looks
space.
right.
Spirit Breaker's getting punched for 2.
We're getting $2.
Get $2
Can you back
though.
to 69 soon enough? What is happening in the dire base? Are they just having
Yeah,
a
I
raid?
like chemical romance. Good point. I mean,
We
they're
will
probably
lose.
going to win the game at some point. They'll probably
Yeah.
destroy
Oh, we
it.
have
at some point.
towers.
No.
We forgot to build.
No one added a
I think
towers
that's
rule.
Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker, your turn.
I'd love to roll the die. But I
to
also
go
like to
fast.
eat 2 of my mushrooms.
Oh, you're going to eat 2 mushrooms.
Yeah.
Therefore
Okay,
lose them.
eat 2 mushrooms. Great. We're going to say that gives you +2 to this roll.
Cool.
Go to hell plus
Hell
2.
plus 2.
Go to hell +2 would be go to hell twice.
That's 8.
8.
That is 8. You move 8 space.
You
what
get
am I?
frisked.
You
Oh,
do
you
get frisked.
frisked for your
and
2
I
mushrooms
lose
that
my
you just
spell.
You
ate.
lose your spellbook waterproof.
Okay. We are going to
then-
go.
Defend your ancient.
You got enough health to defend the ancient, right?
It's fine.
Oh, we forgot to spawn new
5.
creeps.
You did. I'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
Shop, base, wild magic surge.
6, 7, 8.
Ooh,
Cool.
Wild magic surge.
Right, who are you targeting?
I was trying to get
Me.
back there, but couldn't.
You're targeting yourself.
Yeah. I mean, that's so true.
Okay.
That is so true.
Spirit
You
Breaker
have
is
to.
pretty
You have to
ripped.
do it. Do it.
Look, Spirit Breaker's body is so. They don't call him Barra for no reason.
He is pretty barra. You're right.
He is
They call
pretty
me
Barra.
Barra because my body exists.
It's so real.
Honest.
It's so real.
There you go. You have you insist it's real and spectacular. Great.
The most real body. I would love
Let's
to roll some
begin
shit.
end of term. Oh wait, no, there's make rules still.
Well, it's not even that the bod is real and spectacular. It's that Spirit Breaker insists that it's
That's
real.
why
and
I put it in
spectacular.
quotes.
Oh right. Very good.
Oh, I bought it.
If you hit on one more turn, end the game gets +1 to earn.
So -1 +1. Yeah.
Oh, we're trying to speed. Okay, we're trying to speed it.
We're an agent of chaos, but cool.
And
Yeah,
then
you're the one that
crisis,
added one of the
please.
things that.
Yeah, I just added the crisis
One of the
cards.
people. You did.
Go to no.
Informing the pub.
Oh,
I'd love to
Informing
inform
the
the public
public.
that my body is so fucking real.
Give him a point.
Yeah, that's worth the point. There should be points, but here, point.
At the moment, it's not.
No, that they're plural. We have no proof they're plural.
Yeah, the rules don't say that.
That's true. Okay, and now we roll end the game.
Go to hell.
Go to
Go.
hell. One more
Okay.
turn. We're gonna end this game at some point.
Probably spin enough wheels to hit a 5%er at some point, but you know.
I'd like to roll to move, please.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we've not hit a single go to hell so far.
Like they're not likely,
No
but they're
one's rolled a
everywhere.
nat 1. That's it, right?
Oh,
no,
This
it's
one
just
can roll
another
seven.
8.
yeah, I've rolled that nat 1 multiple times.
No, a nat 1 is go to hell. I mean, every die has a 5% chance
Oh,
of
yeah.
failure.
I
That's
assume
the
you're
nat
just-
1. It's not the.
Visiting handcake times, right?
Let's see.
President
Oh wait, no, I can go
or
as
Prime
many
Minister,
times as
what
I
was it?
want. Okay, no,
Mayor
I'm gonna
Pudge.
visit Hank 6 times, and then go
Okay.
to the dire base, where I'm gonna hand a formal complaint slip to the Radiant creeps, because Radiants love order, and I'm like, you'll care about this.
Okay, you hand
I'm
them.
trying to save the base. I'm trying to save
Oh.
the base.
You hand them a Venomancer complaint formal slip.
But, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
no,
I do
you
give
spent
them.
I'm gonna say a couple of the creeps.
It's fine. My rule is going to
Fine.
protect this as well.
Udge really cares about making the Dota game end.
I've just become the president. I can't let the country fall in my first term.
I was thinking, like, I had a number of creeps in mind. I was like, if that many creeps make it to the base, then the base is going to be destroyed, but I think you might be saving it.
To keep the dire nation from harm, we must let our own creeps carry arms. And to prove that I'm no beggar, I'm gonna make those damn creeps mega.
Uh-oh.
Dire base now spawns mega creeps.
Okay.
Okay. That's my.
More things to track on the board. That will make the
That's
end
the
of turn
game.
proceedings work fast.
We'll spawn at the end of turn cycle, right?
Yeah. This is just for so I've got it.
Yeah, for reference. I would like to roll for crisis, please.
Yes, you may.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Your tell's up to 8%.
Oh,
I was gonna try and do like
hell,
wild.
Join me in hell.
Yes! And I'd like to steal 20 megabucks.
You can't. I'm in the negatives.
I still want
I'm
to
also
do the
afraid
action
you've
that doesn't
already
do
ended
anything.
your turn, haven't you? Like, your turn is over.
I would
yeah, we
still
are in
like
the
to
cut, yeah.
prod Venomancer.
You may prod Vanamons.
Nice meet, Venomancer.
Thanks, Pud.
Have a nice time in heaven. You poor.
Only if I roll an odd number. Otherwise, I'm forced to come back to hell.
I've been to hell and back.
Speaking of Vanomancer, your turn.
We need to know if the
roll
turn's
to end the
ending or
game?
the game's ending or not.
We do.
Oh yeah,
Thank
now
you for
please
reminding
roll
me.
to end
Thank
the
you for
game.
keeping me honest.
We'll find out if you can get into heaven if you've got Bitcoin. One more turn.
One more
Minus
turn.
1+1.
Okay.
Watch as we only
Even
ever
though
roll
it's not
go to
5%
hell
low.
from now on rather than...
I know, right? I love it.
Right, okay, how
Just
fast?
barely click the go to hell.
Odd number, please. Please, no. No. Okay, I'd like to
Get
go
into
to
heaven with
heaven and
Bitcoin.
back again and back to heaven and back.
It's fine, you get to steal 20 ed bucks from me. Depending on the crisis.
Can
and
you
all
go
that.
to heaven if you've literally just stolen?
By these rules,
Well,
yes.
right. So now you get to make a rule or whatever.
Okay, I do now get to make a rule or whatever. Oh, jeez. Can I add one of those lovely looping arrows on hell, please? Like
do you
the one that's on
Oh, so you
Vespin
can
hand.
choose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
So
trying
you
to
can
get
choose
to heaven.
try to
by
go
the
to
end of
heaven
the
no
day.
matter what you roll. Well, you've now
I
been
like
to
how
hell.
you've made a new
and-
minigame for yourself.
Sorry, wait. Actually, the question is, Eddie, could Venomancer actually bounce up to heaven with a Bitcoin, or was Venomancer just stuck in hell all turn?
Oh, what an interesting question.
Does my rule care about cash
That
specifically?
might inform your arrow.
You did specifically say that only the poor can go to heaven and rich people
Yeah.
can't go to heaven. And that Bitcoin, as you know because of information I've sent you, will not let you enter heaven.
Oh no!
No, that means my turn. I have to respawn.
Oh, that's
In
true.
the
You
dire
base.
spawn in the dire base.
So in fact, you're right. Let's
So
do
I
this by the
fully
book.
heal.
You do, which is probably a good
good.
thing.
Cool. Yep.
Probably a good thing. Then I get to do a rules thing. Can I add an arrow from Direbase down to the item box? I've never got an item. I'd like to go and get an item, maybe.
Oh, that
Absolutely, you can
arrow's
do that.
back.
Yeah, I want to bring that arrow back. Thank you. And now I have to draw a crisis.
Yep.
You do.
I think we should
Okay.
add an extra rule that makes us draw a crisis at the start of every turn as well.
That I will veto.
What do you mean you're not having fun spinning this list
Go
of
to
card
hell.
names?
Hell.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Go to.
Analyze enemy. I mean, they're right there. I can analyze them. They're
Analyze-
pretty.
Oh yeah, you're part of
They're
it.
pretty enemy.
You did vote me into presidency, so you are now taking part in my war cabinet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then does the game end before we do creep movement?
You have plus
Oh.
1 damage to creeps because of the analysis.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately,
I'd
we
like to.
can't have
I'd like to
creep-
share that knowledge with everyone
I
as
can't do that
part
right
of
now,
the
it's gonna be
presidential
your
push.
turn.
Okay.
We haven't figured out how to attack yet.
Does the game end? Not looking
No.
likely.
Oh, one
No.
more turn.
One more turn.
14-4.
It's climbing up.
It will happen.
Back on the street.
All right. Creeps. Oh, we get
Not
mega creeps
guaranteed to
though.
happen. We could only roll go to hell after we run out of one more turns.
We get our mega creep finally.
Yes, mega
do-
creeps!
Mega creeps do spawn.
The dire will
Um,
not be defeated so easily.
But first of all, radiant creeps. Well, all the radiant can move as well as spawn. Everything moves and spawns. So
Yeah.
let's move. Oh dear. Okay, this is okay. Get messy. Move.
It's getting
These ones move
messy.
yet? No.
I don't know
Spirit
how many
Breaker.
punches are going to happen to Venomancer.
So that was
I
the
lost my
point.
points
His
and I
life.
might
You wanted
to
to
resolve that.
Spirit Breaker wants
Right.
to
I'm
keep the
so
point.
sorry. I'm used to life being at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right,
So what's
in
going on in
this
the
case, mega
database?
creeps are obviously worth 2 regular creeps.
Yeah, legit.
So there's one left
Venomancer.
that punches Venomancer.
Ah, minus
Does
85.
Venomancer do 1 damage to her back instead of 0?
None of you have
Plus one.
chosen to try and attack creeps, so
That's because it's not an action. 'Cause we don't have actions.
Okay. Yeah.
Who's
I
Who's
literally
that?
went to a space saying, I'm going here to try and fight a creep, and you said it hits
Did
you.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the first time we
very first
encountered
time.
a creep.
that was before
then-
we'd established the rules of
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker, your turn.
Let's roll a die.
Go
Alright.
to hell.
Go to hell. Looks
Hell.
like it's probably 1. Congratulations, you move 1 space.
It's almost hell.
Let's
Where
visit
do you want to
Hank.
go? You get to withdraw the per.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out at some point.
I would like to add a stairway to heaven to the shop.
A stairway to heaven. Oh, you want to add
Which
a
shop?
stairway to
Which
heaven
shop?
to the shop?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Like the single Stairway to Heaven.
yeah.
In
You have to
the
buy
shop.
a stairway to heaven. You can't just have a
Okay,
stairway
That's
to heaven.
definitely how that works.
This is the first result on Google Images.
Yeah,
so
that's
Sweet.
what I
there
was
you go.
expecting.
Great.
Oh god, how much does a stairway to heaven? What's the holiest?
I mean, there's no
number?
benefit to being in heaven, is there?
What's the opposite of
cost-
666?
Make it give you 5 money.
777. You have to give your money away to go to heaven.
No. It gives you money so that you
You
can't
have to
go
make a
and use
you have
it.
to make a donation to get to heaven.
Oh, we're selling indulgences. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
I
what
don't
I
know.
figured was going to be anyway. Like when you said rich people can't go to heaven, I was like, unless they pay some money.
All right, that was your
Crisis?
rule. Crisis. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are keeping track.
Yeah.
We've got a
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
sequence. That's what I do.
Go to hell.
Yeah. Welcome to
To avoid the
hell.
crises, we're going to hell.
You go to hell.
Welcome to hell.
Let's end the game with all of us in hell.
Let's find out if the game ends.
Oh, this looks like it could
Oh! The game
Fantastic.
ends.
Okay.
There is an endgame trigger.
As the
Okay.
president, I would like to add both Eddie and Brushelthorpe to the roll for the wealth that we've got to return to the people.
Right, so I believe you said whoever rolls the highest number, so we're just gonna...
Yeah, put 69 on there as well. And put go to hell on as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
an
good point.
important component. I'd like to go to hell if possible.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll shuffle. Fantastic. Perfect.
Yeah, and then roll for yourself first. You get a chance to play now at last.
You go to hell. You to join us in
I would
hell.
love if you got go to hell.
Oh, go on. Go on.
Go, 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 go,
Yes!
go.
Go to hell, Eddie! Get your face on that screen. I wish I still had my gun. I could threaten Eddie. This is what you become president for.
Wait, you're going to hang out in hell with Pudge and Spirit Breaker.
Okay.
Spirit Breaker with an amazing
Okay,
boss.
who's rolling
Brushelthip. Next up, Brushelthip.
Brushelthip. 14? It's acceptable.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
mind who's rolling next. You can choose because you're in hell with us.
Let's go down back order, shall we? So, Spirit Breaker. 9 would be better. 2 is less than Brushelthip.
2 is less than Brushelthorpe.
Right, and Venomancer.
No.
Yeah.
No, Pudge.
Pudge is next.
No, this is Venomancer's role. Pudge, you're the
okay.
government, so you have to give
Oh.
out the money. You actually can't roll.
Yes!
I'm not the government.
Yes!
You're the mayor. You're part of the
Oh wait,
government.
okay, but no
Everyone.
one. Okay, fine. Brushelthip actually won though.
Brushelthip does win, though. But we all
in hell.
If I've learned anything from America, then it's that being in the government does not stop you extracting wealth from it.
Now, you specifically said the government gives it away. That 101.
101.
This was just for actually me, though. So like,
Okay,
this
now
is
we're
just-
all in hell. And what is the rest of the game?
What do you mean? The game's over. And by the
Hooray.
rules, you win by having the most cash at the end of the stream.
80
most 80
bucks.
bucks at the end of the stream. Which does
Problem
mean...
is, I do have a Bitcoin, but it's
Does
not
the
worth
Bitcoin
any
count
bucks.
for?
It's not worth it. It's worth dollars, I believe. Is the problem?
Oh yeah, you can cash in the Bitcoin for like $50,000 or whatever a Bitcoin is worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
it's
going to
worth
be like the
dollars.
$5 where you can trade a Bitcoin
Well,
for any amount of money, but it's
you
not worth
can.
money.
no, that would have been good.
You do now have to wait
I saw
for
that
3
when
or
you gave
4
the item,
transaction
and I was like,
confirmations for that money to go through.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
because you burned
So
the
the
ocean.
person with
Eddie
the
told
most
me what
80
it
bucks-
did, and I was like, "This is actually worth nothing, isn't it? It's not $80. Crap."
No, you could have added rules to make dollars worth something.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
would've been
yes.
I mean, it
But
was
you
very
did end up
important to me
winning,
that-
though. You have the most Eddie bucks. Brushelthip comes a close second with 101.
Does Brushelthip also have the money we spent? Does that mean Brushelthip wins?
No,
That's
I don't know.
operating costs. No, that was offsetting
Yeah,
stock costs,
exactly. Yeah, operating costs. He sells with as a zero margin.
I can change it. I can put my. I can
Look, I think I'm very proud of having both a point and not having let the dire base fall.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
There we go. Congratulations, President Pudge.
And my first lady,
Yeah,
Venom
bud.
Hunter. And
Richard
my buddy
Spirit.
in hell, Spirit
Yeah,
Breaker, who unfortunately died earlier and I had to give a eulogy for.
We did, however, all end in hell, which is
Hell,
excellent in itself. Here we are, all in hell. Even me, but not
Except
Brushleflip.
Brushleflip.
Arguably,
Thumbnail.
Brushleflip's the real winner.
What a game.
Thank you for playing, everybody. That was
What a
real
video
dumb.
Should we roll one more crisis card to wrap up the stream?
At the end of the stream, we roll a crisis card just to find out.
Oh,
Thank you for being here for my mandatory testing. This stream was kind of a mandatory test when you think about it.